Hola!
Bon dia!
And welcome to the Sunny Saudade project! Yay!
Carlos has of course been streaming again.
Oh, it's warm.
It's sunset. I didn't do any work outdoors today because it was really warm. Yeah, Carlos does some swimming usually in the morning, and now I'm going to do gardening in the evenings because it's just too warm to work during the day now. It would appear summer has come early. I think today was about 33, something like that here. But yeah, we need to get the last of our veggies that I grew from seed way back. They need to go into the ground now because it's going to be too hot for them to survive in that little thing. And, well, they just need to get in the ground, don't they? So I can get some beans for the summer. There's a couple of flowers I bought ages ago that I haven't got in. It's just too hot. They need to be in the ground, really, under some mulch. So I'm going to try and do half an hour out here now. Before I have to feed the dogs. If it's still light enough, I might try and do some at like 9 o'clock. But yeah, it was toasty. But yeah, that's the way it goes, isn't it? Carlos has been doing some trimming throughout the week. He's got a couple of little patches of brambles left. After that, it's just grass, which is good because from Monday we can't use blades anymore. So yeah, it's become a fire risk as of Monday. So. Well, will become a fire risk, but by the time you see this, Monday would have come and gone. So yeah, we're just on that last push of trimming and mulching, getting these things ready so that in the summer we can sit back and relax a little bit. Anyway, I'm going to get some beans and some pumpkins and a courgette that Carlos accidentally trimmed last week. I'm going to replace that, a couple of cucumbers. And some flowers, and I think tomorrow the plan is to get some seeds in the ground. So what I'll do is I'll soak those tonight because they're going to be large sunflower seeds. The ones that I planted earlier didn't take because I think before we had the mulch on they just dried out. So now we've got mulch on, I'm going to get some sunflower seeds and some corn seeds in, which does feel a little late, but hey ho, we have long summers here, it'll be fine. I am watering the garden at the same time because I thought multitasking. Get the ground down here a bit more tasty as well. Go on, lad. I've got it on the awkward dribble setting, so I'm treating it like a drip irrigation. I'm going to put one plant in here in a minute, so don't dribble on me. I said don't do it that way. Don't dribble. Okay, so courgette. Carlos, don't trim through this one. Oh. Oh, it is nice and damp under there. That's a good sign. I can already see a piece of mint trying to grow back. Absolutely not. Tray of things. For some reason, one of these pumpkins didn't want to germinate, but one did. So I'm going to use that one plant to put in the front here, which should get a lot of sun. I can't remember which one's which, but I guess we'll find out. It's either butternut squash, curry, or there's a French kind of Provence, which I think this one probably is, because I always struggle to get those seeds to germinate. Now in here is where I've been trying to grow cucumbers, but I was trying to grow them before I got the mulch in. So what I'll do, I did find some more sticks. I'll have one grow up this one and another grow up one of these. It's a bit short, but hopefully it'll be fine. Oh. I do like a good cucumber in the summer. Whew. Now, where am I going to put these butternut squash? Because they did take over the garden last year. Right, I'm going to put 2 of these slightly sad looking ones. Or it could just be small, you never know. But I'm going to put those. Oh, come on, Charlotte. Don't get your finger stuck. I'm going to put these ones, can't see me, can you? In our little mini herb bed, but at the edges. Hopefully they'll be all right. Don't know if you can actually see. So, whoa, try not to fall over in this little corner so it can spread out loads. Seems like a good idea to me, so I'm doing it. Annoyingly, I think I've just noticed that the plant I planted this with, the seed, because I always double seed just to make sure I get plants. I think I just noticed that that one is also trying to now shoot. But we'll work that out later. It's fine. Got this one. Come on. Whee! Okay. It's be fine. I'm gonna pop that on the other side. I do always get scared of this bed because we lifted up the tile once and there was a big snake in here. Okay. No rocks, please, and thank you. Oh. So I've just popped that one just down here next to the echinacea. Is it too close? Probably. But I just cease to care anymore. Oof. Little big babes. Oh, that is mostly just on my feet. I will need a really good shower after this. Okay. Don't kill my plants. Right. So, butternut squash. This was going to be my three sisters bed. But I think I've got the other things that you want to put in after them, like the corn is growing. I've got them growing too early. I'll work it out, don't worry about it. I'm going to put one butternut squash in there and one right at the end over there, and hope for the best. And I think I may have some spare butternut squash plants if anyone wants one. Oh. I swear I'm not farting, it's just my squelchy feet I accidentally got wet. Oh, there is a basil plant here, that's nice. I might be giving away some plants, lads. I've got so many healthy looking butternut squash. Let me know if you want one. In here. Now, the plan with three sisters is I should have some beans along here. So that's what I'm going to do. This year, sorry onion, this year I grew, what do they call them here? Metro? Because I like a metro, they're really long, so long beans. Really good for stir fries, so yeah. Let's try and get some of those in the ground, and if all goes to plan, these should attach themselves to the taller plants in the middle. And then the butternut squash grow out, and it's a symbiotic relationship. They all look after one another. But let's see. Oh, there's a very good chance I could fail at this miserably. So, yeah. I do have some bush beans as well. I need to work out where I'm going to put those. They went absolutely mad just last year. I really, really enjoyed them. A lot. Should we get 3 long beans? I've got way more that I could put in next to other bits. Oh no, you're not what I want. You're the one that I want. You are the one I want. Oop. Oh yeah, you definitely need planting out. There are technically 2 in there, but I reckon they'll be alright. I'm just going to leave it. More beans, why not? This bit needs more mulch in there, so I'll move this over. There's really a lot of mulch. Yes, Ella, I know, it's dinner time. I know, I'm terrible. I'm a terrible mother. Why am I 3 minutes late? How could I? Okay, I'm going to water these ones in a bit more because they do feel a bit dry. Oh, hello, Noodles. You had a little nap? Did you stretch and wee up that bush at the same time? That's really gross, my girl. Also, I'm supposed to make wine from that later in the year. Right. Where should we put this Thai basil that I need to get in? Noodles? What do you think, lad? Probably near the tomatoes, eh? Alright. I might put it in the front of this one, next to cucumbers. That's a good idea. So that's good. I'm going to put Thai basil in the front of there. Let's go. If this is your first time here, I like to plant basil in between all my garden because it keeps aphids away. The only thing that has aphids are the fava beans right now, and they're the only things that don't have basil near them, so it works. It's really good for tomatoes as well. This is actually Thai basil, which I grew from seed because you cannot buy it here, and me and Carlos love a fir. So, can I get it out? That's the question. Yes, I can. Oh, the roots are looking lovely and healthy. You love to see it. The earth is so warm now. Like a bath in there. The cucumbers should be a lot happier. They better be, because I'm getting fed up with repacking them. I'll be really sad if that doesn't grow. We do have an issue with wild mint in this garden. So, hoping we've mulched this heavily enough. We really went for it last week. Maybe missed that one. Let's try the straw everywhere. Right, I'm just going to focus on watering the garden because I think the sun's setting. I'll put the flowers in tomorrow. Last push before summer. Dear everyone, as you can probably tell, the weather's a little bit spooky today. We've had some really weird weather this morning and last night. We've had thunder and lightning, but like barely any rain. I do have a feeling that there's another bit of a storm coming on the way, but I need to get some flowers into the garden, and whilst it's not sunny, I'm just going to do it. I've got some seed soaking. Who am I? Corn and sunflowers. I've sort of already picked out areas I'm going to put these things in. Hello, Noodles. Hello. So yeah, I'm going to probably do those tonight because I'll need to take the dogs out in a little bit. And as I said, I think it's going to storm it in a minute. But I'm going to get some flowers in the garden. Hello. What are you covered in? Please don't scratch my toes, thank you. Yeah, just put some more colour in the garden because why not? I think eventually this garden will become just like a normal garden, maybe like a few special like herbs and tomatoes in it, and eventually we'll move like main vegetables down there. But I do want to get better at growing flowers because I'm kind of terrible at it. But I really like them. What do you think, Noodles? Should we go? What have you spotted? Anyway, yeah. Just gonna get a couple of flowers. And yes, if you do recognise them, I did buy them ages ago and for some reason just didn't get them in the garden. I kept forgetting they were there. I go, oh, I'll do that tomorrow, and then forgetting they were there. Hence why I keep killing flowers. But I'm gonna put them in today. I've been watering them at least. They are watered and they're looking somewhat happy. Let's go get these flowers, come on. Annoyingly, I think a spot for some of these would be good at the front. There's loads of mulch in the way at the moment. Ta-da! Colours! Now, I tried to plant some of these ones last year, and they just died. But apparently, they're not that big a fan of like bright sunshine. So I'm going to put them towards the back of the beds, or behind certain plants where they'll be a bit more shaded. Although I'm looking around, I don't quite know where that is. Over there somewhere. But these ones I planted last year and they did really well quite near the front. So I think planting these like around here, I think together they look prettier. So I'm going to do that. I need to move this bit of mulch that we haven't put down yet out of the way though. Please no creeper crawlies. Creeper crawlies. We're good. Oh, there's a few ants, but they'll be alright. Yeah, we'll put them along the front there. I think that'd be quite nice. Where's my shovel thingy? Over here. I did just feel a little bit of rain, so I think it is about to tip it down again. It's supposed to be dry thunderstorms, they're really not that dry. You're big, go away. Oh, you like my flowers. Okay, but just hang on, alright? Just hang on before you start buzzing around them. You're too big to scare me. I know it's just a bee, but they are massive, right? Here somewhere? These did have a really good water last night and they're absolutely soaking, so I'm not going to water them in because we did have a little bit of rain. And I'll give them a water tonight anyway, so they're absolutely soaking wet, so as you can see. Come on now. Whee! I need to go around and collect all these random pots. There's random pots everywhere in my garden at the moment. I'll put the white one in the middle. Plonk. No. Come on now. Little squeeze. Lovely. These will flower right through. Is it raining? Not yet. Those will flower right through summer, so that's good. I really can't tell if it feels weird. The air feels weird. Right. I feel like somewhere here would be good. So the sun travels from like over there like this, and our house is here, so we do get some afternoon shade here. And I think these and this are going to bush up soon, so maybe if I plant them behind other plants, or like there's a little patch here. Hello. I just think they look really beautiful, but I do always kill them. Like that. Would that be cute? In you go. Cover you up. Hello, darling. The good thing about straw mulch is once you've got it on, the cats don't dig up your garden anymore. She says. Are you up to no good? You're just going to wee off. Oh, you stinky boy. Here everyone's doing the strimming. We've only got a few days left where we can actually strim during the day. Carlos is saying he's going to have, because he's got all day off tomorrow, he's going to try and go for it all day. And I'm hoping the bit of rain we've had today means it's extended slightly, but yeah. Right. Do you know what, Noodle? Should we go around and collect some rubbish? I think we should, shouldn't we? It's actually really hot. A lot hotter than it looks. It's about 30 today. It's really muggy. At least I don't have to wear that cap and sunglasses. Yesterday I had a cap or something and I was like sweat. Ugh, no. Anyway, I don't know why I'm complaining. It's not even like the heat, proper heat of summer. I've got to take these dogs out for a walk before it storms. Ella's terrified of storms, bless her. She was not happy last night. Don't know if you can hear that. Literally 10 metres I walked from since I last filmed. It's just started raining. That was a good time, yeah? Come on, Noddles, let's go get these dogs out. You want to come with us, yeah? You love going for a walk, didn't you? I was just planting the seeds out. Ignore the way. I know I look like a tourist right now. It's so hot. It's so bright and hot today. We're going to pause for a while because it's too warm. Carlos, we're worried about the machine in this heat, and yeah, I just got my some of my sweet corn seed and most of my sunflower seeds in.
Good job.
So, I've just got to get some beans in. Maybe before, you probably won't be strimming until this evening when it's a bit cooler, right?
I'll
Maybe
try.
this afternoon we can just spend half an hour just mulching that last patch, and then I can get the beans in.
Nice, that sounds good to me. I'm gonna go make lunch, have some water.
Yes, it is toasty. Very, very toasty.
Toasty.
This is actually more for Carlos than it is everyone, but just so you remember to water Carlos in certain spots. So if you look here, here, see those little holes? That's where I've now put seeds in for sunflowers, because the only one we've got at the moment is this one. So I've put in some extra holes for sunflowers. There's some sunflowers in this bed, and there's some little holes on the next bed along.
Okay.
You should be able to make them out. And then over down on the lower level, I started but I didn't quite finish. I've got there are a couple of little spots where I put sunflowers. I think there's a little hole there.
I see.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
But all the holes here, there's little holes. That's for corn.
Okay.
This is all going to be corn along here.
Nice.
I'm going to put some in here, but just look for holes and make sure the holes are well watered, because
if you see a hole,
seeds to...
you water it.
Yeah, I've put loads in, so even if we don't have a few, then... And I've double seeded all of the corn, so should definitely have some corn.
Nice.
But the mission for today, we do need to find some place for French beans. I've put long beans in here. We still have some spare. I'm thinking maybe I can give them to some people.
Yeah.
If we don't use them. And I've got definitely some spare, I think it's butternut squash. We've got some French beans as well, so we need to work out where we're going to put those. It's really warm, isn't it?
It's warm, yeah. Let's just...
we hid indoors for a couple of hours, didn't we, whilst it was really hot, and then... Yeah, and then when it cools down a lot more, Carl's going to do some more strimming.
Probably from like 7 to 9 o'clock or something like that, because it's too hot now, honestly.
I actually don't know how long we'll be out here, but we need to finish this last bed.
And he weed it as best to our ability.
You did start, didn't you?
And mulch it, yeah. I'll de-weed everything and mulch it down, so... Yeah.
I've only been out 2 minutes, I'm already sweating.
Mate.
And they're saying it might get to 40 degrees next week.
My goodness.
Yeah!
Summer's here, guys.
Okay, we're going to head out and collect the car. Carlos has been doing some strimming this morning, but yeah, the car situation's not great, is it?
We are going to try someone else that we know in Covilhã, recommended by a friend of mine from work. So hopefully, shout out to that person.
Yeah, big thank you to them.
Yeah, hopefully we can get it sorted this time, you know. But
yeah, they've cleaned the box where we were having issues, where the problem clearly is, and they've said it's working for them now.
So let's.
But
I still don't trust it for some reason, you know.
Well, because we've had so many issues and they couldn't find an issue with it. I think it's just... Anyway, we need to catch a train. So we're going to say goodbye, put a car emoji to wish us big car luck down below. Because if this doesn't work, then we have to get a new car.
Basically,
absolutely, which we can't necessarily afford right now, but there we go. All right, we'll see you in the next one.
Obrigado.
Tchauzinho.